So, just got the first gen painted. Kind of a darker red. I pretty much just painted it, waiting for that to dry so I can throw my top coat on there. So, while that's drying, I guess we gotta do something with the, it's not over here anymore. With the undercarriage, do a little bit more detail under there. And maybe paint the inside. Make it look a little bit more realistic. So first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to take this this little rod and make drive shafts like about where the transmission would sit, run it to the axle on both sides. And then I'm going to take some little piece of styrene, cut that apart, and make little diff covers to put up under there. Thinking about painting it, not too sure just yet. But, so, I guess I'll pull these wheels off, and then we're going to have to measure this rod. Alright, so we got the wheels pulled off, everything's taken apart. And I got the front drive shaft marked. Getting ready to cut that with the Dremel. I think for this stuff, it's really, really strong. So I like to, instead of just using normal wire snips or clippers, I just use my Dremel with a little grinding, with a little cutoff wheel. So I guess I'll get this one marked up, cut this one, and measure up and cut the back one, and then we'll start working on other stuff. Alright, so got the drive shafts measured and cut, got them glued in. For right now, I just use this Loctite Ultra Gel Control, but once that dries and I'm getting ready to reassemble, I'll put this stuff on there. Got it from Hobby Lobby. It's really for styrene, but I found it works good for everything. That's like my policy, to make sure that it don't break. I tried using this stuff. It's professional or industrial grade epoxy, but it takes forever to dry. And then the Harbor Freight epoxy also takes it's not strong, but it dries really quick. So I just found out, just use that stuff and then come back through with that. So now now that we got those glued in there and they're drying, we're gonna take a piece of really thin styrene, or not really thin, but that's my fingernail for comparison. Take a piece of styrene, flat stock, and get it kind of mocked up. And need to get a little mount thing. Get it mocked up. Use the it would just probably be easier to use this. Cut that out with either a knife or a pair of snips or whatever you want to use. I just use these pair of snips because it's easier to make my cuts and really round it off. So I'll cut that out, and then I'll round it off. I'll start cutting and making my little cuts to kind of make the diff cover look. I mean, I've seen people use beads for diff covers, but I don't think that looks the most realistic. But I mean, most people probably paint it, so I'm not judging. I did it for that truck, but ever since, I've just been using pieces of styrene. Like this truck I did, drop box, drive shafts. And then the Suburban, I did. Still need to paint that and paint the other underside of that. And that truck, I did. Really, most trucks that I do, I build diff covers for. So I guess I'll get that cut out and I'll get back with you. Alright, so we got these diff covers. Focus. Alright, we got the diff covers. I know I need to trim that one up a little bit more. but we're just gonna use the Loctite. Just put them on there, the front and the back. So I'll do that and I'll get back with you. Alright, so we got the diff covers on. That's over here on. That's the front. Right. Once again, I just did it with the super glue. So now that that's all dry, put this stuff on before I paint it. This stuff I like to really try to put it on there, just so that it doesn't, nothing. Like if I were to sell this truck, I don't want a customer coming back to me going, hey, this broke. So, that's what I always do. I've had that happen, trust me. It's not fun. So, I'm gonna wait a little bit, wait for that stuff to dry. And I think I'm gonna airbrush it, just with the Wicked colors, just black. But, yeah, I'm still waiting on the first gen to dry over there. Airbrush. Just a Harbor Freight airbrush works pretty good. Yeah, just waiting for that baby to dry. I don't know about if I'm going to sell this truck. I will if I get a pretty good offer for it. We got these for sale. Got the new motorcycle here for sale. That's $12. It doesn't have a hitch because I had to cut it off for a custom build. But I did drill that out so that it would fit on a ball hitch. And I'll just show you. It said it would fit on a Greenlight ball hitch. Just like that. And then the back door opens. Let's see. So, that's for sale for $12. If these don't sell, we're probably just going to cut them apart and turn them into field buggies or something. So, those trucks, I'm kind of thinking about turning into farm trucks, or a crew cab farm truck, and putting a tailgate that I have off on there. Where'd it go? Oh boy. I had a tailgate lying around here somewhere, but I guess I lost it, so. Yeah, just a crew cab farm truck, repaint it, put more detail into them, mirrors and stuff. So I guess I'll get back with you when I'm painting that first gen frame. Alright, well, you got that all touched up. Come on, focus. There we, nope, god damn it. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for who it's for. So, waiting for that to dry. I can put them wheels. I still gotta do something with the interior. But, oh, never mind. I do have a leather color, right? Nope, stop it. I do have a leather color. So I guess I'll paint the seat and probably just do something with the steering. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Probably paint the seat. Do something with the steering wheel. Maybe put something down by the running board. Don't want to open. Normally I use this stuff for like a wood look, but I guess it will work today. Well, that was planned. Great. Alright, well I guess I'll paint this up, put that back together. Alright, got the interior, the first gen done. You want to focus, please? Alright, whatever. Painted the steering wheel, got the seat kind of did up. Put a little 5-speed shifter in there. Then I was trying to figure out how to make a cup, but I don't have the right styrene pieces for it. That paint got dried. So, still waiting on on the truck itself to get done so I can put that on there. But, yeah, coming along. I'll get back with you when it's done. Yeah, I did leave some spots out, like there, and there, and right there. But I want it to look like a kind of a farm truck look. I don't want that to be perfect, so now we gotta wait for that clear coat to dry. Reassemble the truck. I could probably actually put the wheels back on. Yeah, I'll put the wheels back on and put the interior back together. Alright, well, I'll get back with you when that dries, and I can put all this stuff back together. Alright, so the first 10 is done. Like I said, I did leave some spots in there, because I kind of want it to look like a farm truck. That's the underside, all done up. So, thanks for watching this. I hope I helped you guys out some, and I guess I'll see you next time.